I'm back with another. Where did we leave off? Yeah, we infiltrated Garleans. We ran into these plebs hiding out over here. And there's this lady over here. Oh wait, whoa. There we go. And here we go. I guess we're supposed to help them warm up, I guess, because they don't know how to make fire. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in a far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer or with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health. Which, I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? I don't know. I'm not a healer. And I don't know how they feel about magic healing them. Especially, you know, when they can't use magic, they can't trust it. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it'll take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of the Madeleine's tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? Maybe we should drink it in front of them, so that way, you know, they know it's not poison. The numbness is beginning to subside, though. I suspect once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Being gifts from the notoriously unreliable Madeleine, it is highly doubtful that this concoction will have the intended effect. If only there were willing, and more importantly unwitting, volunteers on whom to test it. This feels bad. I don't know how I feel like giving them this when we're not even sure it works. Warming tincture, I never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling it that seems absurd after what's happened. It's nothing but ruins now. A few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from wind and snow. Food production, water purification, the magic tech that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. One machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, ceruleum engines is full of stuff for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. Plenty of harm in trying. There are substances out there that can kill you in a few micrograms. Like fentanyl? All is well, yes, and never better. Are you sure about that, buddy? Oh, what sweet libation is this? Is it poison by any chance? See? This is what I was saying. Haha, so it's a joke. A joke. Ha 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 ha. If I laughed, it's that I may not weep, so said the poet. And alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek, here they fall. We are the blessed damned, to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garleans was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly towards the palace. Each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architect for our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to play with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. That went from 0 to 100 real quick. Some of these people are idiots. What do you want? I guess you could take this. Huh? A tincture. May as well drink it, I suppose. Oh, that's right. In Eorzea, there's no radios. This? It's a radio. You don't have them where you came from, I take it. We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components, crafted with the finest ore, sourced from Locus Aminis it is. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music, being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon. An ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Aminis. We may have found an empire in these frozen ways, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. Oh, that's right, because the people were actually driven away by the other races into this fucking snowy, icy place. So this is not their land originally. They just got forced out here. This is a solemn reminder that, though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varus yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy, faking his murder. I don't think that was faked. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, that he may one day make his triumphant return. Yes, we're sure of it. Emperor Varus would not be defeated so easily. The Dark Brotherhood would have an easy time giving poison in the form of tinctures. Taking advantage of people in need? Yes. Okay, good. I'm away from that. I'm tired of hearing that same fucking song over and over. What's that? Here, drink it, I guess. Or do whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't care. You can freeze. So this is what you gave the others? Thank you. I'll save it for later. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Are you part of the group staying in Leterum? I saw Legatus Virgilia's troops heading towards the Magna Glacies a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Camp Broken Glass, you call it. And Virgilia and her men are all there now. So how did you reach the Magna Glacies? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Airships. Then there might be a way to... Yesenia, where is everyone? Is something the matter? A voice from inside, you say. You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Perhaps the baby on the street has found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people too. I just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat a Legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. If you wouldn't mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there. People whose job was to extract cerulean. They still do, from what we can tell. I already tried asking if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange. Lots of food. And that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we had to make our way past all those creatures. Just outrun them. Would you be willing to go into our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. And I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there might be another way to pay the tappers. You best watch out for baby Almasties while we're away. Yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away. To reach Tapper's Den, you'll have to cross the lake. Yeah, I know. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but if you'd rather not take the risk, you'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky too, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're very concerned about my safety. Wait, no, I don't want this. Give me the bike. It's faster. She's hiding something, and someone who hides something is not trustworthy at all. Oh shit. Alright, it's fine. Alright, so it's just a straight shot down. Like the ice would break under me. Impossible. I have plot armor. In a frozen wasteland like this, that ice is easily Yeah, for sure. Who's chasing me? Oh, that Drake thing. No! Hang on, guys. I'm about to lead some monsters into your den. Oh, he gave up. Burly Tapper. Who goes there? How did you find us? Someone pointed me in your direction? What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? Huh. If the purebloods over at Victor's Spose hadn't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Those stuck-up arseholes. Though they could come waltzing in here demanding cerulean with nothing to offer in return. Ha! Looks like the boot's on the other foot now the capital's gone to shite. Instead of resort to sending you to negotiate, I know your game, sellsword. They think we'll give in to intimidation. They've got another thing coming. Oh, hi. So you wanted to fight. Okay. Okay. You brought this on yourself. And give it a good smack. Oh wait, what the hell's this? Whoa! I did not know I had that. That was cool. Salt and darkness. Get out of here. Am I dead yet? Keep talking, it'll be like that. And why did you drive a bike into a cave and then back out? And even more importantly, why am I not missing? There you are. Oh, it's Alze. Just after you left, the city asked me to go and catch up with you, in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. I think you should have stayed with your brother. Why would you think I need help? This is Tapper's den. Well then, after you. Who are you? What happened to the guards? I beat the shit out of them. Yours means the rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hells would you pass up this chance to put those Imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess. None of you are Garlean. You're brought here from other lands? Garabania, Yangsha, Bajja, Dalmasca, to name but a few. Some dragged here against our will, others fed bollocks about a better life. All put to work extracting ceruleum. I'll give him the esteemed title of An, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. But the old hierarchy means nothing in the new Garlemald, says we. Not the only thing that escaped more or less unscathed is cerulean Ingans, still sustaining us even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake. How can you do that if it's frozen over? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days. Well, with the city ruins, we take enough to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it helps stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger, unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. Okay, that's more helpful. We could certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? Even if we manage to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us, thanks to the Empire. And the knowledge and skills we acquired working here, Would be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So, we're staying for the time being. As long as there's a need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by. Even if Garlemald is, as we knew it, is gone for good. Gone for good. I think we're at an impasse. Regardless of what the Illuspar contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life will have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best that it is consigned to history. But what are the ordinary people? Their lives, their stories? Should they be forgotten too? Well, as I say, history is written by the victor. I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. Whoops. Oh god, I have so much shit here. I don't even need this. But I don't want to clog it on my inventory. My limited inventory. Yeah, see, like, I got all the good shit. So, you come seeking ceruleum, have you? What? Those purebloods up at Victor's spoils sent you? To turn to their enemies for help, they must be more desperate than I'd thought. Then again, Licinia's got her little sister to think about. Sister? Well, we only saw Licinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get her around here. I may have refused Licinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something in exchange, but I could spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, will you hear? What, I feel like limited inventory had sarcasm, please do it. Because it is... no. It is limited. Oh shit, I don't think I read that. Fuck. Because you got your regular inventory, which only holds up to 140 things. I have 114. And then you got your armory chest, which... I don't know how much it holds. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50. 50 pieces per slot of, like, well, whatever you're gonna wear, yeah. Aw, I aggroed it. Oh, that must be where they drill it. It's like an oil rig thing. Okay. I believe it was... Yeah. Okay, going the right way. Hey, wait, they're not over there. This isn't right. It's too quiet. I thought Alphinaud would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. I found them. You dumb bitch is actually trying to pick a fight with them. Ugh, damn it. Damn it all. Are you okay though, Alfie? I know you're a healer, but still. That's a shit ton of space, yeah. They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are, waiting in the wings for us to show weakness, then you swoop. I mean, you can die out here, I don't care. Here to help? What rot, all a ploy to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put our souls at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. You're wrong, that's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later, we've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. It's true. Licinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours. And if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I never give up my people. You idiot, she could be dead. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Yeah, there you go. Her sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You'd rather let them die to animals than have them be helped by us? You invade our homeland, tainted with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. The Garleans should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. Again, why are we helping them? They're kind of assholes. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Do we have to? Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries. And theirs, I'll join you in the search after. Alright, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. I don't know, that dude was very clear about letting them die out there anyway, so maybe we should just grant him that wish. I mean, they themselves were adamant about it too, they ran out. This is dumb. 2 sets of fresh footprints, young women judging by the size. This is definitely them, come on. I mean, okay, they're like... Everyone else is saying like, okay, these guys are victims, but how do you help someone who doesn't want to be helped? This is exactly what it is. They don't want to be helped. I get it, they're doing the whole like, oh, you gotta be the bigger man. That's how you help them, you know, when they're in need, but... I don't know. I mean, there's only so much you can do by offering a hand, but what are you going to do when they keep smacking it away? The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with bees, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphinaud's help. But we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Yeah, I'll try my best. There's a lot of big fuckers around here, though. Almesty. Oh, these are the Almesties that you're talking about. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. Well, if they're severely wounded, they're fucked. Because why? I'm not a healer. Oh no! Wow, what a tragedy and a shame. Who'd have thought running out without any weapons or any means to defend yourselves would lead you dead? The two bodies are already cold. Well, this is what they wanted, right? Oh, they took the radio.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked.
Yeah, and they're dead. Very nice like that is rather impressive, right? Well, they're dead, guys. It's no helping them now.
Why wouldn't they? Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
Do we have to? Why can't we just bury them out here?
Worse. Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
I mean, they chose their coffin. If anything, an unmarked grave out in the middle of nowhere is too good for them. They're actually born like that with the gem in their head. They call it the third eye, but I'm not really sure what it really is.
About Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think they're just making up hope stories.
So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders.
Now, don't worry, take the radio so they can say no.
But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
He just said something that another character had said. Oh, man. Call back. And that character's dead, so it kinda hurts. All tales have a hint of truth to them. You got a point. Oh, it's raining. Can we get out of here now? There must have been something we could have done. But what? Walked away, left them alone? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? Maybe. Like I said, how can you help someone who doesn't want to be helped? We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make our report to Lucia, and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let's linger here no more. Come. Oh wait, are we going back to the camp? Shit. I'm not supposed to see that. Yes. Rain and snow. Oh yeah, it's icy rain. Alright, we're back and we got... Oh wait, maybe I should talk to her from here. Alice and Alpha tell me they have finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrain from saying much more than that. Clearly they are reluctant to provide details. Might ask for your account. A bunch of people who didn't want to be helped, and 2 of them ran away from us and died. Tragic, ain't it?
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments, and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering.
I mean, they're not suffering anymore. They're dead.
So, tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Popularis, Maxima identified.
Yay!
They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
I fell asleep fucking hard. Chill! I mean, you have a knack for, like, not sleeping, so I guess it caught up to you. You got hit in the back of the head with a sleep pad very hard.
The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after
falling
his
asleep
death.
when I go. That's called napping.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
Oh, wow.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically.
Yeah, people could just sleep or nap in the middle of the day after work. Eh, man. For me, like, I just get
Nerva
tired.
and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Didn't we also kind of, like, spread that rumor that it was a demon?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Oh shit.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvus is murdered.
Where's my blanket? It's getting cold in here. Ah, there we go.
And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
And easy way.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory. And
It's
that
called
these
being tired.
contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
Playing both sides. That motherfucker Fendaniel.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
And you're out for over 8
So
hours every
Fandaniel,
single
in
day.
the guise of
Yeah,
arson,
I would be
was
tired
playing
too,
both
of
sides
course.
against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor.
Hey, 6 a.m. gang. I wake up at 6 a.m. too.
From that point on, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams.
That's tempering.
May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah. That's what it's with the kid, the one kid that was tempered by Titan. He said the same thing. He could only hear Titan's voice.
We have something to show you all.
So these guys definitely got tempered by... Oh wait, it's the radio.
Varus spoke
What's
to
this got
them
to do with
through
anything?
this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
Oh shit.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence.
Sounds like all these people who were near the freaking radios, they didn't get
A
tempered.
picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you.
Oh hey, Serna.
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall.
Yeah, it could be stress. Stress does make you kind of tired, like more tired than usual. I've been pretty stressed out, and I even took today off, so.
Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I say Magni should have killed him.
I think we do.
Oh, it's
Who do
this
we
guy.
have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I just realized he did the fist tightening thing, which pops up a lot in this expansion. Clearly not, look at them. Or, I mean, not her.
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe.
Like he's gonna believe that.
Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this.
We'll see, Lucia, that's the thing. People tend to confuse facts with opinions, and you know, they look so much alike.
Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths.
Ha! Calling you out on your bullshit.
If it is supplies you seek, you would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
I don't think we should go. This feels like a trap.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mom say if I let you go by yourselves? I gotta take care of you.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
I say we backhand him. This is really a good idea. You received as invited guests, and so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Fuck. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred in particular be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Really? Thancred? Are you and the children ready? I will explain the brew once we are outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. Man, I have to be good. This is done. This whole area is done. I hate this. Peace treaty shit. Well, not peace treaty. We're out here like wood, like doing some sending out help and stuff with people who don't even want it. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the lead, I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Alize, and he's Alphino. And last but not least, there's Seri. Seri. Where have I heard that name before? No matter. Alphino and Alize will watch the road ahead, while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter, run, towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creatures bar the way, we go around them. Or just kill them. Ugh. Ready to make a dash for the station. Yeah, fine. So what happens if I accidentally aggro something? If we follow it, it should lead to the station. Okay. Not the easiest surface to run on. You guys seem to be running just fine. Do not draw attention. That's the station, I presume. Or a station, who knows. We don't know about if it's the station. I don't want to aggro something and then start from the beginning. That's gonna suck ass. We're not eating ass, we're sucking ass. I don't know about that. Lucia knows Seri well. Yeah, I know, right? She told her behave. Then again, throughout a lot of this, a lot of people told her behave. Be good. This is it. The first thought, that is. The first thought. Good. Looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept your side of the bargain, we can carry on. Note the station is Regio Demorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds if given the chance. Keep close. No wandering off. Understood. Yeah. From here we'll be heading northeast, just keeping to the left of the railway. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. Oh, so we can't fight. They would attack their own countrymen? Aye, they spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we're trying to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I'll lead the way. In the event we are seen, we're to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I will not take that chance. With that said, let us proceed. Alright, where do I go? You guys got detected? God damn it, so much for stealth. Alright, watch how the pro does it. Bitch. Ow! Why'd you stun me, you asshole? Alright, eat that. Trying to stun me. Whoops. I was trying to move the camera. I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, or tempered as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody, though we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for all their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. Oh shit, whole fucking train. Again? Man. You guys sure like to get caught, huh? Alright, summon the inner darkness. Alright, see you, Steam. I hate to watch you bear this burden alone. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. At least I can finally kill something. Looks like we're not being followed. We will continue onward. Yay. Well, let me guess, you guys are end up getting caught again. Oh look, you actually did something this time. I meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of desire to remain undiscovered. And that is still a higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. You're the ones that keep getting caught. Keep following the railway. The railway, huh? Okay, so this thing. Okay. This guy sure talks a lot of shit for a guy who kept getting caught. Like literally, he even got spotted the first time he was trying to steal from us, so what the fuck? Wait, what? Oh. God damn it. Why y'all keep doing this? Stop it. Why didn't it work? Oh yeah, there we go. There, dead. Look at what they've become. Would just still stand there and claim they can be cured. Those ones seem a little far gone, but those exposed to vast quantity of primal's ether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. And you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice before speaking of a cure. Well, time for me to start winding things down. Alright, see ya. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Get the bike. Oh shit, I passed it. Fuck. Alright, are we there yet? We're almost there. You've kept your side of the agreement, so I will keep mine. This way. Speak with Julius yet again. Can we go in now or what? This is Tertium, one of Garleans' largest stations, and now serves as our headquarters. I already sent the twins ahead. I'll be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. She clears no intention of speaking with you. Okay. Well, okay, fuck her then. Wow, this place is a fucking dump. You guys live like this? It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. Really? Why? They could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed, and if Julius was willing to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They may have shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold, much like Victor's spoils. It must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guest, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander's in the locomotive over there. Alright, so this is it, huh?
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Oh, the First Legion, huh?
The First? I had no idea you had survived.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We had no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
I know, I was gonna say, what's that supposed to mean?
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps.
No, why the fuck we want this dump?
You learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemon's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
Oh yeah? You know what I'm hearing? A bunch of propaganda.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garleans if they did not stand to benefit.
That wasn't really much of an
If we
army.
accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. But after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't
Can we leave then? They don't want to help. They don't want our help.
People be humiliated, and we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that.
I don't think he can.
What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
I mean, I'm not exactly keen on helping them. They don't want to be helped. Hey, Lucky. Welcome, welcome.
Answer me this, young peacemakers.
Riddle me this.
If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope.
Okay, see there, he said it, to the bitter end. So let them just freeze out here. Can we go? This is a waste of time.
It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
Yeah, we're in an impasse. This was... Wait, what? Fucking excuse me? I'll fight you all.
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
How do we know we can trust you on that? You don't want to trust us.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
What? You little assholes! You heard one little hair on their heads and you're fucking dead.
What are these?
I killed a bunch of you before, I'll do it again.
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one.
What? Why me?
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Huh. Yeah, what's a few shocks to me? You're making a big mistake
Even if she
here.
allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Oh, you little...
You needn't worry about us.
I have every reason to worry about
We're
you.
even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
Ah, I don't like these. But I guess the first one isn't too bad because it does remind me of Emmett Selk. He was an Ascian, and eventually he did kind of see reason, at least for our cause. Oh my god, and it did refer to him! I forgot it did. Emmett!
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
Oh, no worry, that's still part of me.
You will be their warden. Take them away.
He's like, what, me? Okay. Alright, so I guess we're stuck in this shithole. Alright, what the fuck you want? As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Tertium. Oh, yay. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any other means to remove your collars, nor would I tell you if I did. And if you try anything, you'll soon wish you hadn't. So, do you truly intend to speak with the others, or was that merely a ruse? We're in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintus, if that's what you mean. Or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision. Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch one of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like, those shock collars will be the least of your worries. Understood? Though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of their situation. And above all else, don't use magics of any sort. You, on the other hand, may go wheresoever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. Yeah, that's right. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Alpha and Alice will pay the price. You came with Julius, didn't you? Well, whatever business brought you here, you'd best keep your hands off that aetherite. It's deactivated, but I'd rather not you didn't mess about with it. There are others throughout the city, built by Garleans. 4 Garleans. Could teleport all over in the blink of an eye, provided there was a terminal nearby. These days, oh, so that's how they teleport. These days, however, we use the aetherite's power to keep this place lit, though that comes at the cost of its normal function. Oh, okay. Well, sucks to suck. It's you! Ceriso. I served under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night the Praetorium fell. Oh, so you saw the explosion. You and your adventures. You killed them. My comrades, my friends. Set them aside in their dozens, as though they were nothing to you. Yeah, I'll fucking do it again. Maybe I am too. Just another faceless enemy to cut down. But it won't be long until our countrymen return, until you get what you deserve. Mark my words. Oh, cool. I hope to see that. I like a good fight. It's so cold. Wait, what's this? This braid is the same model as the one used at Victor's spoils. Perhaps it is what saved the soldiers here from being tempered. I know who you are. That reminds me of Skyrim. Wait, I know you. The so-called champion of Eorzea. Come to gloat, have you? I mean, it could if that's what you expect me to do. I don't care. I'll wipe that smirk off your face. By the blood of our fallen compatriots, I swear I'll... Damn, I tore the sutures. Of all times, the worst of the law within striking distance, I can't even muster the strength. Look at you, all butthurt. If it weren't for the third bleeding us, it would be the end of you. Regilius' treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus his life, but we made our escape, took shelter in the mansion, tended to the wounded as we prepared to strike back, and then... Night fell and we gathered around the radio. Then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. If you can't call this a mercy, my attack with body broken, soldier in name alone. I'll cut you down where you stand if I could. Murderer. Ah, look at him. He's so angry and he can't do anything about it. I love it. Alright, wait. This is where I not need to go. Are you just staring at them? What are you doing? Did you learn anything of note? Yeah, a lot of people apparently are mad at me because they recognize me. Your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. Oh, I didn't get that at all. Okay. The sick and injured are at greatest risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I mean... survival of the fittest? I realize there is precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Okay, then we just kill them. Oh wait, no, we can't do that because then it'd piss them off. Okay, never mind. Please, will you help me tend to them? I'll try. Who's there? My eyes, I can't see all that well. Thank you. The numbness has subsided a little. I know it won't last much longer. You should look to the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I could still serve in that way. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid you would say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Yes, we can. Perhaps they might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies? No, because then they might get angry if we even go near back to camp. Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they are not in a position to refuse help. Maybe Julius could persuade him? Though, we need to persuade Julius first. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, seen enough. No, I want to see more angry people. That was fun. Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. How have you and the other soldiers been able to procure any more supplies? We've been scavenging provisions from the nearby houses. As most families kept, some stored away in the event they were snowed in. Still, going out and getting it is dangerous work. And we have a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel was a greater concern, though. I had some We had some cerulean set aside until it was stolen. We hadn't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees or one of the afflicted for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those in poor health are only going to get worse instead of better. If it's cerulean we need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can have them sent over. We will not accept your charity. We can hold on a little longer. The situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. Those mysterious countrymen of yours, assume? Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, or, in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Telephroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We'd identified the seat of the enemy's power, we realized. Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion, saying as much, and instructing them to join forces with the provincial legions, to prepare for a combined assault on the Telephroi. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. How do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word, we will bring you cerulean. I will speak with Lord Quintus. I don't think this is going to get anywhere. They're both pig-headed. So, did he agree to it? Oh wow, what a surprise. No, he will not place Garlemald in the debt of our enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for a cerulean outside. As you're under my watch, you will come with me. Very well. After all, many hands make light work. You lot are more trouble than you're worth. Once you're outside, you will follow my instructions to the letter. We depart shortly. We'll begin our search for the ceruleum in Regio Urbanissima. The first location is Forum Soleus, a park to the northwest of the station. You're to remain close at all times and act only as ordered. Follow me. God. I'm quiet because I'm like silently seething at this. This is ugh. I hate this. Out of my way, I see a ether current. I'm gonna get that first. Wow, but didn't look so dead here. I mean, actually, it would have looked nice. Alright, I'm here. So this is the park. I'm surprised they found space for one amongst all these buildings. Actually, the recreational areas came first. The houses were built around them. A healthy society requires communal spaces for children to play and adults to socialize. This park was named after the founding father of the Empire, the great Solus Zos. Did we come to extract ceruleum from the wrecked Magitech armor? No, we've already drained it dry. Sim, Same goes for the rest, for the machina in the vicinity. As our ceruleum has been stolen, we must scour the city for every last drop. Well, I don't expect to find anything here. I've decided to try one more time, in case something has been overlooked. I see. Then, with your permission, we'll commence the search. Well, on the bright side, I learned a little bit about Solus. Well, here's one. Cursory inspection of the wrecked Magitech armor confirms that the fuel canisters have long since been drained, as Julia said. Well, damn. Oh shit, hold on. Whoa, we're really close to the tower. Oh, it's a slide! The contraption is built in the style of Imperial work machina armed with a battery of weapons and capable of transforming into different configurations. But on closer inspection, it appears to be no more than a children's slide. Hey, I can run right up it. What the hell is this? Oh shit, there's one over there. Map of Forum Solus. You are here. Several points of interest are marked on the map of Forum Solus. Oh, Solius. The pond, children's play areas. To your knowledge, however, none will require the use of ceruleum. Damn. This is harder than I thought. That's what she said. Anyway, is there anything here? God damn. Okay, fine. I'm tired of being on foot. This is faster. Shit. Maybe underneath? Anywhere? Oh god, there it is. Is a shop counter? Looks like just like a hole in the wall. Though rather small by Garlean standards, the structure is reminiscent of a merchant's stall. Perhaps it was built for children to play shopkeeper. Oh. There's nothing inside resembling Magitech or any other devices that would be fueled by ceruleum. God damn it. Alright, well we found nothing. Can we go? What are you doing staring out into the water? Reminiscing? No, never mind. Don't tell me. I don't care. Oh, it's you. Any luck? No. There's no sign of any ceruleum. Hardly surprising, but disappointing nonetheless. Couldn't help noticing you gazing at the pond. Is something the matter? No! Don't ask him! What? Yes. No, I mean, no, it's just... I used to bring my brother and sister here to play. I'll say, look what you've done. Now we're gonna get his life story. The pond was heated to stop it from freezing over, so like all the other children, they just had to wade in and splash about. It would stay there if I didn't drag them out. We'd be sopping wet when all was said and done. Every time. And every time we get home, Mother would scold us, saying we'd catch our death walking around like that. The pond was heated. Was this a really powered heater by chance? I suppose it must have been. Come to think of it, I remember seeing engineers changing out a tank beneath the hatch. But that was a long time ago, when the water still flowed clear and wasn't this brack schmuck. Can't see a thing, and I can't remember where the hatch might be. The machinery most likely broke. The amount of filth in there is probably the only reason it hasn't frozen over. Wager it's still unbearably cold, though. Julius, what are your thoughts on magic? The average Garlean would jump out of their skin if they saw it. But the first has a few foreign signiferi and medici, so it doesn't scare me. And I take it you won't mind if I employ a little now. Alphina, as you have a knack for finding dry wood, why don't you bring me some? Once that's done, a blast of her fire should do the trick. Leave it to me. Alfie, always happy to gather firewood. You're not planning to go in there, are you? Of course I am. The tank isn't going to go fetch itself. It's nothing so... What? It's something so involved as extracting unprocessed cerulean from a frozen lake, like how the tappers do it. We're talking about a shallow pond in a park, and we have a way of warming ourselves up after. But that's insane. You fancy a dip? No. I won't do this. Step aside while I drink the pond dry. That way you might... That's the dumbest answer. Oh man. You should not be drinking that. Even Sarah would know better not to drink that weird shit. Alright, the last duty is you catch the cold. If you're that concerned for my well-being, you can dive in and help me look. The quicker we find that cerulean, the sooner we can get out of here. Alright, my 2B boots will keep me out of the water enough, I think. Yeah, perfect. This part looks interesting. It's the furthest away. Oh, hey. I'm literally holding nothing. You open a hatch and choose really on tank. Ah, the cold. However, your grand discovery comes at great personal cost, as you become acutely aware of the freezing cold and a rancid odor emanating from every ill of your body. Julius will doubtless feel compelled to pinch his nose pinch his nose shut when you deliver to him your prize. Chill to the bone. Shit. Ow. I'm dry. Did you find anything? Oh, I hope you did. Let's see. Uncovering hidden treasure is an adventurer's bread and butter. The one is not normally required to go elbow deep in ice-cold, stagnant pond water to retrieve it. Nevertheless, many would choose that over mowing down hordes of slavering beasts or solving annoying puzzles. Chelly's cat. Shout out to Chelly's cat. That's it. And there's still some cerulean left. The fire's still not ready. Hold on, I'll give off another hand. That's right, you dumb bitch. We found the ceruleum. Call me an old dawn because by fire I am reborn. And my clothes are mostly dry now too. I appreciate you recovering the ceruleum, but I wish you'd taken the time to discuss the plan with me beforehand. Despite the way you've been treated in Lord Quintus's eyes, you're still envoys deserving of protection. If you were to die on my watch, he would be most displeased. I don't think he would care, despite what you say, but... Your concern is duly noted, but all is well that ends well. Julius, you mentioned coming here with your younger siblings. Did you grow up in Garlemald? That's kind of a dumb question, okay. I did. Not far from here. Oh wait, no, it could have been anywhere in Garlemald, right? Or in whatever place they might have conquered. My father was an accomplished researcher in his youth, and for his contributions to the Empire, awarded an estate. We live well. Better than many. What was Garlemald like in those days? Everything. It was everything you could imagine, and so much more. Even during the coldest winters, we always found warmth and comfort at home. Coming in from the snow, taking off your coat and sitting down for a hot meal with family. Visiting friends and relatives, and receiving that same welcome, knowing they had everything they needed. Walking down the street, seeing the lights in all the houses, hearing the faint sounds of laughter and song, of happiness. And although the summers came and went all too quickly, in that brief respite, the ice would melt, and the forgotten grass make its triumphant return. Gray clouds gave way to blue skies. Some mornings we climbed to the top of the tallest building we could find to watch the sunrise. Never again. Those rooftops are rubble, those friends dead, and those memories... If I could reclaim even a fraction of whatever we once had. Soon, our chances will come. We just need to hold on a little longer. Okay. Alright, now that you've recovered from your escapades in the pond, there's another location I like to search, just outside the park. Alright, here we go. As you can see, this place is littered with the remnants of various types of war machina. While my comrades and I have already recovered the tanks from the less damaged units, those that took a more severe beating are harder to scavenge. I decided to save those for another time, that time being now. Rather than prize them apart piece by piece, it'd be quicker to remove the outer casing using compact explosives. With luck, we'll gain access to the tanks without rupturing them. This seems kind of dumb, but okay. The force generated by these devices is relatively weak. I would advise you to stand well clear to avoid being hit by any shrapnel. Before even bothering, though, you should check the Machinist's ceruleum gauge to see if there is any left. Or gauge, whatever. Should still provide an accurate reading, even when the unit itself is inactive. If the gauge is broken, I'll let you decide whether to use an explosive or not. Should you need more, come to me. Understood. Let's get to work. Okay. Nah, these ones seem too easy. Let's go further in. Like that one over there. Oh, there's another one. Alright, what we got? So engaged in this piece have been broken. Fuck. That one's a maybe. Oh shit! Go away. These are the ones that was right next to him. Oh crap! Alright, fine. We'll go with this one. Let's hope. You retrieve the war mechanism in the tank to find it is still half full, or half empty, depending on one's perspective. Either way, Julius will surely be pleased by your discovery. Oh cool, I found one. More explosives? Wait. Is that what I think it is? Let's see. Not only did this tank survive the attack that disabled the war mechanism in which it was installed, it also escaped the blast of explosives unscathed. The medals for outstanding service were awarded to inanimate objects. This champion amongst brilliant tanks would surely deserve one. You've done it again. Truly, luck is on your side. With this, we should be able to refuel quite a few of our heaters. It's time we headed back. Wait here while I go and see how Alze and Alphino are faring. Okay, I guess we just wait out here in the cold and snow. Oh, it is snow.
Finally escaped the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we?
What the?
Don't react. You'll only draw attention to yourself. Just carry on as you are and listen.
Oh, okay.
After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of our scouts follow you at a discreet distance.
Ah, so he's just dumb enough to not notice you.
But decided against venturing inside. When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars, it was clear what had taken place. Now, as quietly as you can, tell me everything.
Alright. I'll do my best.
The Legatus himself, eh? Now there's a surprise. This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel. An interesting development, and perhaps the opportunity we've been waiting for. Our comrades back at the camp also received some rather promising news, but it's still too early to get our hopes up.
Oh, okay.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
Ugh. Fine.
With luck, this will all be over soon. Until then.
Alright.
They had not gone far.
Oh, good. You found my children.
Searched high and low, but no luck, I'm afraid. I might have guessed you'd be the only one to find anything.
Now she's calling you out on being a main character. I love it.
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually, there will be nothing left out here for us to safely salvage. For now, this will have to suffice. We should return to the station.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this the same guy who voiced Van Daniel? It sounds a lot like him, just not as hammy. I'm gonna look this up right now. Hold on. I gotta know. Let's see, Jeremy Yang Jones. Okay, well, I know about the other guy, but... Okay, so let me see who voiced... Nigel Pilkington? Really? No fucking way. Well, damn. I was completely wrong. Oh, Donkey Kong Country. Is that the Nintendo... Wait, no. No, not Nintendo 64. That's the other one. The Super Nintendo.
Oh, there you
the
are.
SNES.
Heard you'd gone hunting for ceruleum above ground. Brought back a king's ransom?
Well, about something.
Hardly. But thanks to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
Well, well. It's not at all as I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile. It's a poor attempt at humor.
Huh.
In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth, there are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
Oh, that one on the Wii. Oh, okay.
I trust your expedition was fruitful.
What's it to you?
Lord Quintus!
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
But, sir, what about the heaters for the camp?
The time for action is upon us. My men and I have matters to discuss. In the meantime, you are to wait here. Do not forget, you are being watched.
Yeah, she told me like 1,000 times already. Go away.
The time for action. What did he mean by that?
Whatever it is, it's no good.
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th, is another question.
Well, that's their loss.
Will they ever escape this cult? Return to and reclaim the idyllic spaces of which Eula spoke?
Oh, Euless. That's why you're supposed to say it. I was calling him Julius the whole time.
Finished your war, Council?
Ha.
Alphino and Alizé are to stay here as our prisoners.
Oh, so not guests anymore,
They
huh?
will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil. Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
You got a lot of fucking nerve.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
Don't you dare.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
God fucking damn it. Ugh. Everything's gonna be okay. Have faith for now.
Get them out of here.
Alright, what the fuck you had to say for yourself? Alphino and Alizé will be fine, provided they do not resist. Yeah, you'll be fine too in that case if they're still safe. If something happens to them, I'm putting you in the fucking ground with all the rest of them. You will accompany me back to your camp, where I will meet with your leader and present Lord Quintus's demands. Before we depart, however, there is something I would ask of you. No. Assuming your contingent complies, the supplies of surrender will need to be transported here. That task falls to Legionnaires Marcellinus and Octavia, who will pilot Magitech armor to your headquarters. You are to inform them that we are leaving shortly. Tell them to ask the ill for the further details in those words. Once you've seen to that, meet me by the exit. You again. I don't know, I like seeing your pissed off face. That's the ill, he said. So that's to be the way of it, after all this. How ironic that you should be the one to deliver the news. Those are my words, and so be it. Oh, those are my orders, and so be it. For the glory of Garlemald. Glory to mankind. What do you want with me? That's the ill. Sir Quintus has reached a decision. I knew he would understand, that he would recognize the savage as a ruthless, merciless creature, and to defeat him, we too must be uncompromising. I am ready, in the name of Emperor Varus. For the glory of Garlemald, I will fulfill my duty. Alright, yeah, sure, whatever, you do that. Okay. Don't know how I feel about this. Alright, I did your stupid little favor. You've done as instructed. Your duties involve more than transportation, huh? Duty is rarely a simple thing. We have been given additional orders, though whether we will be required to follow them depends entirely on your contingent. You and I are in this together now. Like it or not, we have to cooperate. Ugh. There's one other matter. A place I'd like to visit on the way to your camp. No. It's a short walk from here. Follow me. No! I don't care about this. Don't drag me out to this freaking barren, broken-ass wasteland. Oh shit. I'm all stuck in the rubble. I mean, I kind of drove into it, but still. I don't even know where I'm going. This better be good. Euless lingers by the ruins, reluctant to leave and reluctant to stay. Unable to move on. That sounds like a personal problem. Oh, fuck. Any reason why we're in front of this rubble that looks like anything else around here?
This is my home. Our home.
Oh yeah? I didn't ask.
At least it was, until that night. I was with Lord Quintus when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate. When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside. But they weren't themselves, and they tried to. And I had to. I'd promised to take them away from the capital that very morning. To somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped. I promised. The Garlean flag bears a chain. The bonds between our countrymen. A red link at its center. The blood of the fallen. Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald.
Again, I didn't ask.
But if she too fell, who would be left to remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us?
No, if anything, I tell them to stay out of the way.
Sorry, forget I spoke. We should go.
It's no use.
Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you. But she wanted us to play along, so that is what we will do.
You guys should probably huddle for warmth. Oh, there you go.
It's so cold.
Painfully so. Unbearably.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said. About why no one would accept Garlean rule. Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains. Varys at Gimlet said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians. United as one people. One race cleansed of imperfections. A cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to their standards, what place is there for us in their world? But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum. Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you.
Oh, shit.
And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own. But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust?
Oh.
All of us lost in a sea of chaos. Searching desperately for purpose and meaning.
Oops.
It shouldn't just be
Damn
an
it.
extension of another's. It has to be ours. It has to be. We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silenced.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics.
Kind of reminds me of, I mean, I didn't realize, like, the foil of Charlian and Garlemald.
A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance. I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics. To see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams. As for my dream of building a better world, well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined. But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
Alright, we're here. Alright guys, we're here to, I guess, comply to this asshole's demands.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal. These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship. Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Huh?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course, but ours is a cause worth fighting for. I just wish he'd realize it too. Sometimes the only way to protect the ones you love is to take a stand. To refuse to suffer in silence. I want you to know I share your conviction. Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess what I'm saying is...
You've found your own reason to fight.
Yes. Yes, I have. God's willing, there will come a day when we can finally lay down our arms, and there will be peace.
Oh, it's cute to see the twins like this.
But not until the Tlofferoi have been defeated once and for all. And you, brother, will have a vital part to play. By your words and deeds, you'll lead the way.
I pray I am up to the task.
There'll always be naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying.
What happened, Jell? Was the stream crashing?
It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives. Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you. So stubborn and strong. Stronger than you even know. Don't ever change, you hear me? If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
Thank you, Alize.
It's your boy. Alright, we carried on far enough with this stupid charade now. This is stupid.
The scouts have secured Alize and Alfino.
Thank
Their
God.
collars were removed without complication as well. They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
It would appear the situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
No. In the event you rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
A second, huh? Oh, that's why you failed the Machina.
Ambush!
More are coming! Make ready!
We, the loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garleans, of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return!
Oh yeah, you know what we have in common with the rest of them? You put in the ground.
Stop! Both of you!
Aw, I wanted to kill them.
This child may be the worst emissary I have ever seen.
What?
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th and 12th had ended in failure.
Oh, shit.
Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted. That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Oh shit.
Lies. Every word.
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision. Bereft of hope, and now dignity.
Alright, so you guys literally have nothing left now, huh?
I release you from your duty. All of you. I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared. Of a world united, of peace and prosperity. We are ghosts, you and I, memories of days gone by. Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
Alright, and it's a little fucked up that I'm saying this, but he was actually doing it the right way. Because in that position, you're more likely to blow off, like, yeah, the more vital areas needed for survival, like, quickly. Because sometimes there are people who kind of point it straight up, but they do it under their chin, and they end up just blowing off their face. But they're alive. Yeah, that's the...
If there is still a chance
not the way you want
to
to do
agree
it.
to a truce, we must take
Although,
it.
to begin with, you should not be doing it at all to begin with, but yeah.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
That's gonna age like milk. Alright. Look at these group of losers. How do you feel now? We'll make no attempt to resist. Damn right. You had this coming. Much and more has occurred since last we met. Yeah, putting it mildly. As for determining what comes next, we must speak with Lord Quintus. Before we proceed, tell me what you know of the First Legion, and the disposition of their forces. I mean, they were barely held together. Preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry. A reckless, short-sighted plan that risks the welfare of the people they are sworn to protect. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we were to arrive in force with the intent to do so, we would only incite panic, but perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. Go with Euless back to the station and have them leave the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave, but for the time being, I'll take what I can get. Alphino, Alize, and the scouts sent to extricate them should already be at the station. I'll also have our other comrades in the area lend their support should it be needed. Understood. Hey guys, Sadu. It was a grave error not to post sentries farther from the camp. Had we seen the Garleans sooner, we could have slain them long before the truth was called. Agreed, Sadu. They engaged us of their own free will and deserve to die warriors' deaths. Even so, I have not forgotten why we are here, and I will stay my hand. For now. Oh, Sadu, you're great. When the Imperialists charged upon us, we were able to avoid any serious injuries on either side. In truth, most of the Garleans were in no condition to fight. Sunken eyes, hollow cheeks. Must have been a long time since they had a decent meal. I'm sure they'll be much more amenable to conversation with food in their bellies. I've just returned from guarding the airships, and now I've got to keep an eye on the captured Imperials. Maybe a bit of chit-chat will help lighten the mood. Even with their empire in ruins, the Garleans have not lost the will to fight. That strength shall serve them in days to come. There is yet life in this cold soil. Pippin! Thank goodness the 10th Legion designed a sue for peace when they did. We have been spared more senseless bloodshed, which is the last thing anyone, including the First, needs. From their perspective, though, the promise of reinforcements was their last hope, and now they had no choice but to capitulate to the invaders. But we will prove to them that all is not lost, and we yet stand a chance of casting out the Tufroy. Right, so... Oh, fuck me, I have to go way over there. That guy over there flying over me. Must be nice. And that person on... I don't know what that is. Canis lupinus. Isn't that the scientific name of wolves? Well, we're getting there. We're on the edge of these part of the ruins. Alright, vroom vroom. Automated slasher. Alright. We made it. No! Alright, good. Fucked off. Oh, I did not expect you to just rise so soon. There's been a development. Perhaps you had best see for yourself. What's that supposed to mean? 'Tis a comfort to see thee none the worse for thy recent ordeals. Alize, what happened? Sari and Euless. We arrived just before you did, and too late. Too late for what? What's happened? It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. That fucking coward! I wanted to kill him. And he took that even from me. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then, when he was alone, he... No, he wouldn't. Tancred and the others, assisted by the soldiers, had seen to the remains. In due course shall the Legatus be afforded a proper burial. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free to choose our own fate. Without him to guide us, I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die, but most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned, we just want to live. What is to speak with the refugees? They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. It's the last shit for you to process, huh? Oh. Best not to dwell on it. Not when there's work to be done. This is where it happened. Why? In bad taste. Yes. I will admit it. I'm sorry. No, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I didn't really care for him. He wanted to do this, so be it. I kind of wish he didn't in a way, because I wanted to kill him. But at the same time, I mean, like, I don't know, it's... From how he was acting from the moment that we stepped in here, I didn't care for him, and I don't care what happened to him. Alright, I guess we'll talk to this guy who's barely alive. It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it. We built it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. And if there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. So take me with you, please. Well, not the Aetheryte sorted out in the end. Oh, got the Aetheryte. All it took was a few adjustments, now it works as well as it ever did. From what I could tell, the one in Laterum is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Oh, okay, so I can finally attune to this. Is there truly nothing to be done? Try as you might, any words of comfort we may offer are like to fall on deaf ears. We are but strangers from foreign lands, perhaps in their eyes, the very cause of their suffering to begin with. Nevertheless, we mustn't give up. Oh, Estinian. I know not how to offer encouragement or solace to these poor souls, but if it's safe passage to our camp they need, I would gladly oblige. Ah, it's you, the one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. Huh. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much difference now. Purebloods, migrants, savages. After a while, the words start to lose meaning, until all you're left with is anger, and fear, and hate. And I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. You know, I hate it when I talk about being frustrated, nobody cares and responds, but someone else does it and every flocks to them. Generally so fucking annoying. Aw, I'm sorry. But what had happened though? Like, I'd asked and you kind of poofed away. Can I get out? We have much to discuss. Well, Chell, if it makes you feel better, I was feeling exactly that yesterday and today. It's, It basically started when, I guess, when my cousin told me that there's a chance that me and her would have to go our separate ways. Which means more likely I'm not going to be able to stay here in this, what do we call it? Townhouse? Whatever. It's like a small little place. Almost like a condo. That, you know, we had to move away from here by next year, late next year. And the reason why is because if it comes down to it, when her boyfriend goes for residency, you know, on his way to becoming a doctor, and he ends up going somewhere out of California, she's gonna go with him. And that's basically where it's gonna start. And I guess it made me realize, like, I guess how much I was counting on her to, like, help me like this. But at the same time, it's like, that's not her responsibility, you know? She's an adult, I'm an adult, you know? Like, she shouldn't have to be responsible for me or any way like that. She shouldn't have to worry about me. And the more I started thinking, like, oh god, like, how can I do this? Especially when I'm already thinking of getting a bird, you know, like, I have to support myself, the bird, pay for rent, pay for all the bills. All of my bills. Do I make enough money? If I ask for a raise, would they just deny me again? Or am I going to fight for it like I did last time, where I acted basically like a bitch to get the raise? A little bit of underhanded tactics I had to use, but it was how I got my raise to begin with. And I guess, like, I just started feeling trapped in my situation with work and then realizing that there's a chance that I can't support for myself, and it made me feel like a like a failure of an adult, you know? And I was telling my dad this yesterday because, you know, he called in a check. And when I told him this, I mean, I just straight up started crying when I said I felt like a failure, that I couldn't support myself. Support myself by myself. And I mean, it was kind of funny in a sense, like in hindsight, because he's telling me, no, don't cry, you know. But then he goes like you're not a failure, no matter what. You'll have someone to help you. How exactly do we get to this? Talking about frustrations. That was my frustration with myself, with work, the future. Now I'm realizing that, you know, there is ways that I can get around it. I can look at freelancing work. I could really keep pushing for another raise. In freelance work, I was thinking of doing freelance writing, because I do some writing. I mean, I kind of stopped for a while. I mean, but I do like writing. And hey, worst comes to worst, there's OnlyFans. So, yeah. I mean, I hope it doesn't come to that, but I'm reaching a point where, like, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and I might end up doing that if I feel like I need to. What we hope to talk about with Quintus. Well, that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? Thank the 12. Thank the 12. Also, don't do OnlyFans. 1,000 times more successful. I mean, I try. I just wish... I mean, if the rent here in California wasn't just so stupidly high, I think I would have been, like, pretty comfortable. Or if I had a job making my wage in another country, or not country, another state with a lower cost of living, that'd be great. But, you know, that's unfortunately not here or now, so. I did take the day off today. I mean, that was part of the reason why, because of this. It made me, I was like so in my head about all this that, I mean, yeah, my dad's words yesterday did help, but it didn't stop how I was feeling, you know? The anxiety for the future and all that, so I just, you know, spent the day here. I was actually playing a lot of Final Fantasy earlier on my main account. I went for a walk, made some chia pudding, did the dishes, was fixing up my bird cage a little bit more because I got more perches. And eventually, you know, my cousin, during the day, she did call to see, like, why I stayed home, and I told her how I was feeling, all that stuff. And she was like, maybe we should get the bird sooner than you... Like, we should try pushing to get it sooner. She was saying that, for my own good, even though, like, you know, obviously pets do require some money to go into them, she thinks that it's better for my overall mental health to have one. So maybe I might get it sooner, like by next month. I just really want to like replace the pots and pans first before getting the bird. But yeah, I do feel better though. I mean, I was able to talk through that without crying, so it choked up a little bit, but I didn't cry. The fact I was able to talk about it or even think about it and not cry that's an improvement. Because let me tell you, when I woke up this morning and I was thinking about it, I ended up crying. So thinking about it again and going over me and my dad's conversation yesterday. So really, that's your first problem in California. Yeah, this state fucking sucks. With all the creatures and tempered skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. It should come in handy, Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of our Lamentin friends. I'd save it for the tempered, though. I'll mark a few points I need surveying in our map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at our camp. They would never catch me crying. I normally do not cry. It actually takes a lot for that to happen, but yeah. I guess like where it hits me most is just like my expectations of myself, you know? To me, like I always felt like a proper adult is someone who like has everything together, and when a problem happens, they just take care of it. Bam. No need for help. They just got it done. Taken care of. No longer a problem. And I guess because I think that, I expect, and I think that I should be doing something similar. So when I feel like I fall short of it, like with all this, like, oh, I can't take care of myself, and I just feel like, fuck, man. That's it, I'm a failure. I can't handle the problem that comes at me, so. There is a word for it. And actually, this was something I learned, like, actually a good while ago. They call it toxic self-reliance. Which I didn't even know that was a thing, toxic self-reliance. I really didn't know until wait, how did I even learn it? Oh, wait. Yeah, now I remember. The only reason I heard that freaking term was, something I was reading about was, about an anime I was watching, My Hero Academia, where they pointed out a character had this trait, and I was like, what the fuck? And then, wait, can I use the thing? Oh yeah, I can. Invalid target. Oh. What is this for? Oh wait, now can I use it? Okay, so I was supposed to beat him down into submission. Okay. I saw fall far below my own expeditions a long time ago. Join the club. That's the side we only see, but now as adults I think we see the other side. It was never as easy as it looked. You know what, you have a point. Because that was something even my dad had said. Which I'm remembering now. He had said, like, he's like, it's okay to ask for help, because not even I got through a lot of this stuff on my own. And I always thought my dad was like a very capable guy too, you know, so. And he was saying, like, when I got the house, like the first house that we got, like that we were living in, he said, like, he's like, I was scared, don't get me wrong, I was scared to even buy it. I wasn't sure how we were going to do it. I even had 2 jobs for a while. And he says, then we had help from some of your uncles because we rent out the room to them, or a room in the house for them, and they help with the rent. And he's like, and even like, you know, babysitting you for a little bit, because, you know, obviously I was like very little, so that was my childhood home. So in a way, yeah, it did feel kind of good to hear that. That someone I saw as strong did need help. Even now in this conversation, I'm seeing a way I've fallen short of literally everything. What time I would never. I thought my parents had to get it till I found out grandparents bought them their house. Yeah. I have to admit, this is something I am trying to work out of, you know, like I'm trying to like not be like this. And I remember I had tried with hate that I'm saying it, with my ex, in that I was trying to tell him my problems, you know, and all that. But even my cousin, like the one I live with, has noticed that I still have like a habit of suffering in silence because I don't want to ask for help. Ah, there you are. That thing's getting close. Okay. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The temper proved somewhat troublesome, but this change should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucy of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting phase, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Yeah. It was... Yeah, today and yesterday has been pretty real on that level of life situations and stuff. Ugh. I wish it wasn't. But I'm trying not to think on it or have those thoughts too much. Because I know that dwelling too much into it can lead to depression. I've had depression twice. So, it ain't fun. That shit ain't fun. I hated it. In fact, with one of them, I don't even remember much of what happened while I was under it. It just felt like a blur. And yeah, don't want to do that again. I don't want to be depressed again. And I guess what alerted me about this, that I might have been slipping into it, is because I had some momentary thoughts of, you know, if I just died, I wouldn't have to be worried about this shit to begin with. And that's when I caught myself. I was like, that's no good. And that was kind of what led up to why I went out for that walk earlier. When that moment came up into my head, I was like, oh, okay, fuck. It's like Dad said, just go for a walk, clear out your head. So I just grabbed like a snack, got my phone, my keys, and then just went out for a walk in the neighborhood. It was like 10-15 minutes. And when I came back, I ate some food. Then then I kind of like played a little bit, stopped, made some chia pudding, played a bit more, and then stopped again to fix up the bird cage, which is coming along a little nicely. I still think it could use a little more things. So, yeah. And then, let's see. Yeah, it was like I hate to say it, but it's like a mental health day. God. Oh, God. I just told my work that I wasn't feeling good today, so they just let me go. I was like, okay, it's fine. You can stay. It's all good. And god damn it, you know, with my freaking coworkers like all like taking a day off every other week or almost every week. Like it was almost every week that one of them was like, oh, I'm calling off. It wasn't always the same person, but it fucking cycled through them. And god damn it, I deserve a day off too. So that's kind of why I called in. I was like, man, fuck them. They can deal with covering me up this time. I was always covering their asses before. So yeah, sorry not sorry about like calling off from work. But now we chill and just relax and enjoy this content. I really do not eat when I'm depressed. I don't remember my habits when I was like depressed. Sarah's informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as great a shock to his men. Yep. Let me see. No, when I was sad, no, I do kind of get compelled to eat a little bit more, actually. When I can't eat is when I'm mad. I cannot eat when I'm angry, because I just can't enjoy it. But yeah, it's only when I'm feeling that way that it's no bueno. But yeah, here on forth, I will take control of my life. Even if it's with help. Because if I get the feeling that life is controlling me, then I'm just going to end up being depressed again. That this is something beyond my control, and you know. And when you have that feeling of helplessness, that's not good. So yeah, I will look into the freelancing stuff. Oh wait, I forgot. Something else I did today was I did sign up for that that student aid thing, because yeah, I did get some student loans because I went to school for like 2 years and I bailed out. It's not really for me. Like, some people are like meant for school, like they can do that shit, like no problem, or not no problem, but you know, they got it in them to do it. Me, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, that kind of stuff is just not for me, no. We're the refugees. I told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. I really lack control of my life. Oh no. If you're not out of control, then you're not in control. That so many do not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participate in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfectly notwithstanding, after all. Oh, wait, what? Perfidy not... What the fuck is perfidy? I have never heard that word before. After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We'll tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under direct orders of their Legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that he had lived... Oh, that had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I did not know the man, or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. Like, this past year's the only time I felt like I ever had any sort of control. Yeah, I'd admit, like, No, I mean, I'd admit, I think for me it was moving out, where I feel like things were turning around for me, and I felt more in control than ever. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. Furthermore, we prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. On your way, might I ask you to seek out Ishtola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. God damn it, Ishtola. Sit down. Oh, hey, buddy. We shall have the heaters ready before long with the problem of this dreadful cold addressed. I imagine demeanors may change for the better. I plan to make heaters enough for not only the camp, but for those who have chosen to remain in the station as well. Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. But what of the warrior of light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with, between the tempered and the first wounded. Alas, though I can mend their bodies, the toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing invite disaster. Upon setting down for supper, several Oh, fuck. No, not yet. Because I feel like I know where this is leading up to, and I don't think I have the time right now for that. You know, no, wait, fuck it. Let's do it. Okay, fuck, okay. Alright, let's wing it. Alright, we got fire. Wait, was that Lise walking through? There's that guy that's in the scholar storyline.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Ooh, soup. Oh yeah, that reminds me. My birthday is coming up soon. November 9th. I'm planning to ask for cash and Amazon gift cards, goddammit.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Man, shut up, Emmanuel.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may,
Happy early birthday, yes. Thank you.
Got the interior heating up
We still got some
again,
weeks
didn't
ago. What is it, like 2? 3? No, wait, I think it's
The
2.
hells you did? We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I don't know what that means, but that sounds funny.
I did a damn sight more than you, you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here.
At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
Why do the Highlander faces, like the male faces, look weird?
I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
You're actually complaining about flavors? Go to Charlene if you want something bland or weird.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Guess
I
everything's
know
at ease.
this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible.
Is it because you're back here in Garleans?
Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rift between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
We often don't have the luxury of choice. You know, yeah. That's also true. Sometimes sad shit just happens.
Indeed. We can but do our utmost to unite these disparate peoples and lead them to victory.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Oh shit, hold on. A flower. It's blue. Is it like a sad calmness? Or like bittersweet in a sense? Oh shit, wait a minute. What about the people that just came here?
On behalf of the Garleans, I thank you for inviting me today.
What? Emperor Varys?
Oh shit. Well, okay. Well, that ruined the fucking mood.
They are being tempered. The talismans! Quickly!
Save me, brave hero!
Wait.
My
You-
lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
No. No. I don't wanna... Ah.
The experiment was a success.
What happened?
Our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Preparations?
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
Food? The fuck is this? Oh, this is weird.
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
What did you do to me?
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo.
Oh. I know who he's talking about. It's that one mid-boss fight with the... Yeah, there's a guy who extracts your soul out of your body. I remember now.
His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's dead.
Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements.
This is why
and
I have a
selecting
cat.
you as my esteemed test subject.
Oh, great. This is a pain in the ass. Why would you do this to me?
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not an Asian.
Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine?
No. I don't know what you made. Or what you did to
I've
it.
gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord.
Oh yeah? You look stupid in that outfit.
When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner.
And you didn't think to just ask?
He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes. Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate.
Dad?
Ah, exposition is in order.
I don't know if I
The
want...
Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple.
I see.
But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then?
Oh, fuck, he's not wrong about that.
Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
A leader. Their leader.
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Galvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself.
Ah, shit, that's everything they need for a summoning. Fuck.
And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima. It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Alright, you want to continue, like, I don't know, stroking your dick more about it, or what? You know, this is not too out of character of what I expect a dinner with him would be.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite
you? No, because I know I already kicked their ass before.
Of course not.
Oh.
Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria.
You could just ask for a fight.
I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion. Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star.
You look a scuffed Dark Vader. Oh, that's true. Oh fuck, now I can't unsee it either.
The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
Gee, thanks, Xenos. Again, you could have just asked me. What am I thinking about that dude? I don't care about him.
At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger. And it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion. But clearly we are above such pretensions.
I don't mind civility. I mean, it could have been civil enough if you just came up to me like, hey, I want another fight. I would have done it. Why are you doing it this way, man? It's so convoluted.
My lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian. I too claimed another's as my own.
Whoa.
It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
What's that supposed to mean? Is that why I'm in this body? Wait. You have it over there, you son of a bitch.
Or together.
No! Don't you do anything weird with my body. Well, that would have been cool to fight myself, but...
Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak.
Oh, fuck.
We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Generosity? Wait a minute, he is kind of getting in his way. Why? What? Vandano, you're being weird. Then again, you hang out with Xeno, so... Don't you dare drop me.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak.
Not in those 2B boots, he won't.
This you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy.
This is annoying.
Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempest soldiers, with standing orders to kill those not sworn to Anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them.
Yeah.
But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Forget fighting even a freaking war machina. Oh, here we fucking go. Do they lighten the difficulty on this, or is this still the same difficulty? Because I remember this being pretty hard for the first time I did it. Oh, fuck. Where are you going? Okay, can't go that way, can't go that way. I don't want to fight him. Trying to familiarize yourself with that new body, might suggest a little fight to the death. No! Why would you do this? Man, this fucking sucks. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You bastard.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity.
Shut up.
Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
That's what I intended to do. Wait, what is this? Oh! He had a medical kit. Oh wait, I gotta use this. Shit. Let me through. Wait. Fine, pay my respects. We have the capacity to subdue rather than slay this temper soldier. In this battle, you're enabled to use your full extended powers to reach your capital as you should avoid combat. Your foes will give chase. The magic units are especially powerful, and your chances of defeating them in your current state are slim at best. So that's it. I really had to inspect all of them? Okay. Okay, looks like there's ways or things I can grab. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, I'm stuck. Can I go behind over here? That would be great. Yes! Too far away. Oh, I found one. Yes. Oh, there's one over there. Fuck it, I'll get him. Oh man, this is scary. Oh, thank gosh. Ah! Fuck, man, where'd I go? Oh. Okay, that guy's facing away. I could probably... Fuck. He was useless! Magitech Reaper. Alright, well, I found... No. Oh. Bro, there's so many of them. Ah, fuck. Okay, maybe he won't see me. Oh, okay. What? Oh. This looks promising. This Magitech Reaper's leg's been damaged, but the weaponry should still function. You may be able to clear a path you can find and finish. Fuck me. Oh. ¿Por qué? What's this? Thank goodness, I thought I was the only one left. Ugh, the bastards got my hat when they took down my Magitech Reaper. You can repair its leg, though. It should still work. Here, take this key. If it's run out sooner, you might be able to find more in the wreckage. Alright. We're on a roll. Oh, fuck that, man. Okay. Oh, man, there's way too many out there. Yeah, let's not go this way. Fuck. To find cerulean. Okay. I don't see anything over there. I should run past this guy while his back is turned. Alright, these guys, their backs are turned. Run. Wait, okay. Alright, that dude's body is just too close for comfort. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a Reaper over there. Fuck. Wait, what is this? Cell Terrace? Oh. This is Imperial. Oh man. Oh shit. I think I might be fine from here. Damn it! Oh my god, this sucks. Alright, well his back is turned. I can run through here. His back is turned. For now. Discover medic, okay. At least I'm finding a bunch of medical kits. Oh! I fucking found it! Oh my god. This room engaging in case of something before rains. You should be able to remove the tank and carry it to another location. Oh no! man. Oh, you mean I could have gone that way through the whole time? Shit. Oh, man. Fuck me in the ass, man. This sucks. No! No, 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 no! Oh! Too close, too close, too close for comfort. I didn't like that. Please, no bad touch. Oh, gosh. This is terrifying. This is terrifying and difficult. Okay, okay, we're almost there, we're almost there. Come on. Oh. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Blow him up. Die. Uh-oh. Bam. Hell to the yeah. Did I get off now? They're all dead, right? Okay. Ha, idiot. Oh god. No, I'm the idiot. You there, please help us. Oh, hello, sir. I'm here to help. I didn't think there were people here still fighting. Holy shit. Ooh, we did it. This way. Alright. You got it, bro. Alright, let's kill this bear. Goddamn bears. Oh man. How much time do I have left? Oh god. I'm running out of time. Oh. You know what? This probably amount of time is probably accurate because Xenos probably cannot walk in those heels. He's probably tripping the whole way. That's the only thing slowing them down. The 2B heels. Ow, you bastard. Oh shit, I can't see the... Of course. That makes sense. I can't see the telegraphs anymore. Because I don't have the thing. Why are there cerulean tanks here? What was the voice? They found us. Get ready. Oh, fuck me. Ow! Get out of here. Oh god. Alright, good thing I healed myself. Fuck your shit. Uh-oh. Men? Oh god. Heal! 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 Oh god. Get out of here. Whoa! It killed everyone! Oh no. Unable to escape the blast, you begin to lose consciousness. Ready? Oh! Oh no, not the DualShock battery! Don't die on me now! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh! I did it! Okay, let me plug in the charger before this fucking thing dies on me. Oh shit! Ugh! I gotta force myself to crawl! Did a sheer force of will. Onward. Sure I can get there in 11 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, I'm crawling faster. Wait. Shit. Auto penalty, how HP slap. Gravely wounded? Oh. Okay.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Euless? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Aww. That's adorable.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Oh no. Oh no!
Well, time to call off the search.
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Oh no.
Now, all's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Oh shit, that's his fucking Reaper thing. No, you fucking don't! That's it. Get away from them, you bastard. You can fight me all you want, but you're not gonna hurt any hairs on their head. I will take my body back, you fucker. Get out of there.
Sadly, That is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I have yet to pay my respects.
What's with the
In my
shit?
defense, I was ill prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective, that.
Siphon their ceruleum?
Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them. Heedless of the delay. Predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days.
Don't smirk at me with my body. Oh shit.
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake. All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
So that's what you're playing at. You weren't ever gonna ask me just straight up.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with
Oh, Vitra.
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be
Get some rest, Chelly.
and your salvation.
I know, it's been a hell of a day for you. I won't though. Am I back in my body?
Goodness. She's awake.
Oh, thank goodness I'm back. And you're okay. Alright, everyone's alright, right?
Perfectly fine, yes. I hope the same can be said of you.
Well, let me see. Boob's still there. Arms and legs are fine.
Everything in working order?
Yeah, this is my body. Okay, it's all good.
That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Oh, right. The tower. This is the afterlife. I would require a detailed report on what occurred whilst you were not yourself. For the contingent, of course. You can wait until later, however. For now, it's enough that you return. The body that you were forced to inhabit turned cold and stiff the moment you were returned to your own. Perhaps the soul it belonged to is long gone. Let us pray it is so, for I doubt it would be better off in the care of Xenos or Fandaniel. You okay, right? Thank heavens you're you again. Give me quite a fright. Give me a fright? What do you think? Thought he was gonna kill you guys. Asshole. Are you sure that you've recovered? You mustn't push yourself, especially after an experience like that. Whatever that was, let's not do it again, huh? Fucking Stidian. He's like, just don't get possessed. Easy. Full glad am I to see thee awake and restored to thine own flesh once more. Oh, sorry, my Eden's in the way. Yes, 'tis still you. My apologies. I realized too late that the ether emanating from the tower was distorting my perception. It is likely a temporary effect, but I remain wary. Damn it, Eden, get out of the way. No apologies necessary, least of all to me. If anything, there's a strange comfort in knowing I'm no longer the only one to have been used as a villain's puppet. So I pray you'll be the last. He's like, oh good, I'm not the only one now anymore. You're certain you're well? Nothing out of place? No missing bits? No, everything's there. Good. Though I won't promise the same for Fandaniel and Xenos after I'm through with them. Same. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? How many cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days or no, this ends now. But we're only at level 83. Okay, we're gonna stop there. Because I'm pretty sure we're leading up to that. So. But hey, good thing I decided to go through with that. Because, I got the worst part out of the way. Fuck that whole fucking sequence. It sucks. It's hard. And it's difficult, hard, and scary. No, you know what? I'm the master sneak. I didn't get spotted. Haha. Alright, at least I got that under my belt. Master sneak I am. Alright, so. We're gonna call it a night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Skyrim though. We're gonna switch. Oh my god. I was gonna say swap and switch at the same time. I said swatch. Alright, we're gonna swap off for that tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Goody goody gumdrops. You guys, all that's left in Skyrim though, it's just all the side quests and stuff. But still, it's gonna be cool. I already got the MSQ out of the way, so yeah. Okay, with that, off to bed.